Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me to learn more about the on-campus communication disorders program at Emerson College. My name is Colleen O'Brien, and I am the admissions counselor for the program. Today, I'm going to provide some more information about the degree and talk in detail about the application process. And I'll start with some general information about Emerson. Emerson College was founded in 1880 by Charles Wellesley Emerson, and we are an institution dedicated to bringing innovation to communication in the arts. We are a smaller school with around 830 graduate students who are dispersed among our 18 different graduate programs. Okay, and now more about the on-campus communication disorders program. There are many aspects to our program at Emerson that set us apart. The first being the clinical experiences, whether it's right here on campus in the Robin Speech Language and Hearing Center. The Robin Center is a full service clinic right in our building, serving infants to the elderly, and all communication disorders are represented in our clinic. In fact, all students start their first clinical experience in the Robin Center. We also offer rich off-campus experiences in the greater Boston area. We have great affiliations with all kinds of facilities in Boston, such as early intervention, preschools, schools, private practices, acute care hospitals, rehab hospitals, you name it. Secondly, we have tremendously qualified faculty. All of our faculty are clinicians who bring along with them their research expertise, broad clinical experiences, and are highly accessible to our students, which I think touches upon our community. We have an open door policy at Emerson, meaning the faculty act as wonderful mentors throughout the duration of the degree. We really do pride ourselves in this tight-knit culture here amongst students and faculty alike. And all of our students refer to our faculty by their first names. And again, it really does go to show that we value a strong sense of community throughout the program. Some facts about our program. We are accredited by the Council of Academic Accreditation of ASHA. We are also a top-ranked program, and we are unique in our ranking because most of the other programs are parts of large research universities. We also prepare students for Massachusetts Department of Elementary and Secondary Education licensure. But that being said, if you are from another state, we can help you become licensed anywhere. We ask students to take on the responsibility of researching licensure requirements, but once you know them and can share the requirements with us, we can assist you in getting licensed anywhere. And more on our student body and our program requirements. We love having a diverse student body in our program. We accept students regardless of your undergraduate background. Typically, about half of our class comes from a major outside of communication disorders, and we think that this variety of background and experience really adds to our program. For those coming in without a background, we do have foundational courses that do not have to be completed before you apply. However, they must be completed before you begin the program. We offer all foundational courses in the summer, and they are online. And those without observation hours can complete the hours during their first fall semester. Now, more details about our schedule. Our schedule is 2 years full-time, including at least one summer. Those without a background in communication disorders will need one additional summer. Courses meet once a week. Our academic courses meet for 3 hours, while clinical methods meets for 2 hours. And a typical semester is typically 3 academic courses, 1 clinical methods course, and a clinical practicum. Now, this next slide will give you a general order of the classes. As you can see, students in our program are trained as generalists, and the curriculum covers all age ranges and the wide spectrum of communication disorders. Now, more information about admissions. We're looking for a class of about 45 students each year, but the more important number for you is that each course section is about 24 students, or about half the incoming class, There are 2 sections of every academic course we offer, and that's important to keep in mind because the classes are small and the faculty really do get to know you. Okay, and now more information about the application process. Emerson takes a holistic approach to evaluating applications. We recognize that a student's potential goes beyond their grade point average alone, and we understand that academic achievements are just one aspect of a candidate's capabilities and potential for success. For this reason, we instead consider multiple factors when reviewing applications, such as personal and professional achievements and responses to essay questions, to gain a deeper insight into an applicant's passion, drive, and unique qualities. Our approach allows us to identify students that have the necessary academic foundation, creativity, leadership, and collaborative spirit that align with our community. And now more information about the application itself. Students apply through SIGCAS, which is a centralized application system, and we require the submission of the following materials: 3 letters of recommendation, your professional resume, official transcripts, and an essay response. Our final deadline for fall 2024 has passed. It was January 5th, but we will be opening the fall 2025 application in SIGCAS this upcoming July 2024. From there, highly qualified applicants are chosen for an interview. Those interviews are in February across 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and take place virtually over Zoom. Now next, some more information about financial aid. All applicants are evaluated for merit-based fellowships when they apply. There's no additional paperwork or process required. We simply take the components of your application to not only evaluate you for an admissions decision, but also a merit-based award. These awards are distributed at the point of admission, and although we do not offer graduate assistantships, we do have student employment opportunities that essentially serve the same exact purpose. Students are eligible to work up to 20 hours a week and are paid for these positions on an hourly basis. Students will apply for these positions through the Office of Student Employment once the program begins in the fall. And next, a little bit more information about Boston. For those of you who aren't from Boston, Boston is truly an amazing city. Our grad students live off campus. There is no on-campus housing. We do have an Office of Off-Campus Student Services that is a wonderful resource for students, but a good portion of students will often find their apartments through Craigslist or our Accepted Students Facebook page. One of the more amazing things about Emerson is that we are by far the most convenient college to access via public transportation. Since we are located right in the heart of downtown Boston, we are in walking distance from all major train and bus stops, so there is always an easy and efficient way for you to access campus. And that is all I have planned for you today. With that, I invite you to reach out to our team should you have any follow-up questions or would like to connect. You can find our general information here. Thank you for learning more about the Communication Disorders program at Emerson, and I look forward to chatting with you more.